Today's math lesson is Envision 16, lesson number 2. Today we are finding out the perimeter of some very common shapes. Let's just review. A square has 4 equal sides, so all of the sides are the same. An equilateral triangle has all 3 sides equal. Those sides are the same. The perimeter of the square. So I know that a square has 4 equal sides. I'm going to add 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14. Or I could multiply 14 times 4, and my answer will be 56. Because we are not multiplying, it's just going to be yards. To find the perimeter, I have to add 15 plus 15. When I do that, 15 plus 15 is 30. 9 plus 9 is 18. So I add 30 plus 18 together, and I get 48. This is not multiplied, so it's just adding. It's going to be feet, not square feet. See this word equilateral? That means that all the sides are the same. So that means this number 13 is going to be 13 plus 13 plus 13. I'm going to add 13 plus 13 plus 13. That is 39. And yes, you could have multiplied 13 times 3 and gotten the same answer. Good job for my smart kids that know that. Okay, the base is a rectangle, so I'm going to draw a picture of a rectangle. It tells me that 2 sides are 54. So 54 plus 54 is 108. 2 sides are 27. 27 plus 27 is 54. If I add 108 and 54, I get 162 feet. Okay, now we're going to build an extension. Now the new house is 106, so the top and the bottom are 106. 106 plus 106 is 212. I had to add 106 and 106 together. Then I added 64 plus 64. That's 128. When I add 212 and 128, I get 340. I had to, let's look at this again. 106 plus 106 is 212. 64 plus 64 is 128. A pentagon. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides on a pentagon, like a 5-star general. A vertex is this point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 vertices. Ernesto said he can find the perimeter of a square. It's a key word there. Square. Sue. A square by one side by 4. Is he correct? Yes, he is correct. Okay, Ernesto is correct. The perimeter of a square is the sum of the length of the sides. That's what makes this one correct. D says their nester was correct, but this word right here, the product, that's what makes D wrong. It has to be A because the perimeter is the sum. That's what makes it correct. Devin drew the trapezoid. The top is 8 feet and the bottom is twice as long. Well, let's look at this number, 8 feet. What is twice of 8 feet? 8 plus 8. What is 8 plus 8? 16 is correct. 15 is not correct, so this is no. This is not 8 feet. See up here how it says 8 feet? This says 15, so that is not correct. This is not. It says right here, the top is 8 feet long. So the only possible answer is this one, because this is 8 feet and twice that is 16. So that is why A is correct. How can it be found? Multiply? No, remember we just talked about how perimeter is adding? So we need the verb add, be. We add the two equal sides on the top. Okay, the sides are 16 plus 16, 32. I'm sorry, the sides are 15. 15 plus 15 is 30. We have to add this number and this number. These four numbers have to be added. 15 and 15 are 30. 8 plus 16 are 24. So we added 15 and 15 to get 30, 8 and 16 to get 24. 30 plus 24 is 54. Kevin draws a rectangle. Okay, that means that the opposite sides are equal and there's a 90-degree angle. A parallelogram. Parallelogram is the same thing. Parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. If both shapes have sides that are 3 meters and 14 meters, are the perimeters the same? Yes, the perimeters are going to be the same. 3 plus 3 is 6. 14 plus 14 is 28. We add 28 plus 6 and get 34. That was 3 plus 3 is 6. 14 plus 14 is 28. 28 plus 6 is 34. Elizabeth says the total perimeter of two squares with the 36 each. So I have two squares. Okay, the perimeter of one square is 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. So if I add 24 and 24 together, the perimeter of two squares added together is 48. A rectangle that is 11 by 6. 11 plus 11 is 22. 6 plus 6 is 12. That's 34. Elizabeth, you're not correct. Not correct. The two squares with 6-inch perimeters, if I add 24 plus 24, that comes with 48. perimeter of the rectangle, 1111, is 22. 6 plus 6, that's 34. Those numbers are not the same. Let's see how we did. Excellent. Excellent. I got 100%. I hope this has helped you do your buddy practice. I think you're ready. If you're not, please review this again.